and I am live. I've got a feeling every little thing's gonna be okay. Oh yes I do. I've got a feeling everything's gonna be alright. Yes, I've got a feeling that all my little nieces and nephews are coming in. I've got a feeling that everything's gonna be alright. Yes, I've got a feeling that every little thing's gonna be alright. Okay, I've got a feeling that this is gonna be one happy day. Oh, I've got a feeling that everything's gonna be okay. Do you have that same old feeling that everything's gonna be okay? See, I know as long as I got you and you got me, that everything's gonna be okay. Yay. Hey out there, VW. And then now I can't see the rest of it. But I've got a feeling that everything's gonna be okay. Yes, I've got a feeling that as long as I got you and you got me, that everything's gonna be okay. Hi y'all, this is Auntie, and welcome to our Chat and Nightcap, talking about all things Little Women Atlanta. So I asked you all to bring your favorite drink. Whatever you are drinking on, please feel free to type it down there below so that we all know what kind of little alcoholic you are. Okay, it is so great to have you all out here with me. I'm going to wear my glasses tonight. Okay, I'm going to try to switch, different angles and stuff like that, so that you won't see all these glares. And that's why I don't like wearing them, because you can see glares and stuff like that. So anyway, we're going to start our Chat and Nightcap off with a toast. We're going to be toasting all things hippopotamus, all things Abrira, all things Nico in his red stockings, and all things Little Women Atlanta. Cheers. Cling, 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 cling. Don't forget to have those pinkies up, y'all, when you're getting that. Last week when we were all out here together, I ran out, so I had to make sure that I brought my little refill. Cheers, boo. I had to bring my refill, okay, because Anaya, that's your name. Hi, Anaya. And anybody else out there, please feel free to put your names down there, and we're going to have a conversation, okay? So as you all know, I start off all of my live Instagram and YouTube videos with a song. Someone asked me to sing Emotions. Sing, girl, I know that's right. Hi, Kim. So people asked me to sing Emotions. I can't remember which one of my nieces it was, but I am going to go ahead and sing just a little bit of it. Now, y'all gonna have to excuse me because Auntie doesn't remember all the words, okay? And of course, I don't have any backup or anything like that. So basically, I'm going to try to sing the harmony. And the song that I picked, which I think is fittingly appropriate, is Don't Ask My Neighbor Nico. Don't ask my neighbor Andrea. Don't ask my neighbor Minnie and the mother Tammy. Don't ask my neighbor, ask me. Okay, if you ever want to find something out, okay, always go straight to the horse's mouth. I'm the horse, come directly to me. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start off. The reason why I am not using any music is because the last time that I used music, allegedly Miss Toni Braxton hit me with a copyright strike. So I have not used any music since then, nor have I tried to. Well, did I sing any of her songs? I may have, but anyway. So we're going to start this off with Don't Ask My Neighbors. So I'm going to be looking this way because that's where the lyrics are, okay? They're down here on my computer. All right, so we're going to start off with Don't Ask My Neighbor. Okay, let me see how to maneuver this. Do 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 do. Woo! You're wondering if I care about you. Is there some cause that I should doubt you? Whoa, whoa, boy, I can see, boy, that you don't know me very well. You're so unsure, and you run here and there to ask my feelings. My friends only guess, 'cause they can't say really. No, don't ask my neighbor. No, baby. And never ask my friends I hang around. Don't be afraid to come to me. Don't ask my neighbors, come to me. Don't be afraid of what you see. You'll find I love you. Come to me. Don't be afraid. Alrighty, so that's the end of that song. Cheers to that. Cling, 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 cling. Okay, it is hard singing a song, honey, that got pure, just, okay, just the whole thing going all the way through. You know, and you just got to sing the harmony on it. Okay. So, anyway, cheers to that song. Cling, and cheers to all things. But you know what? If I could, I'd give you the world. I'd wrap it all up around you. I won't be satisfied with just a piece of your heart. You're mine. Angels, ooh, you're my angels, yeah, ooh, you're my angels, yes you are, oh angels. Dreams are dreams, and some dreams come true. I found a real dream, nieces and nephews, when I found you. Hey, you're so strong, but you are tender too. You're my angels, ooh, my angels, yes you are, you're my angels. All right, so we're going to get off of that and we're going to go ahead on into this Chat and Nightcap. All right, so y'all look, we start off this episode, okay, with Tara talking to the little tiny twerk twin Andrea, asking her, but where you been? And she was like, I went back to Dallas, everything. And she was like, Dallas, that's Dallas for what? And she was like, to be with my son and my kids. Was that a slip up? Yeah, Chris is your son and your kids. If y'all go back, that's exactly what she says. To be with my son and my kids. Yep, you got that right. Because Chris is your son. You take care of him. You do everything. Oh, y'all should see me killing it as Auntie doo-wop pop girl. Do-wop pop pop, do-wop pop. Okay? We're going to be singing all in between this. Y'all put some songs down there at the bottom, and if Auntie know them, she'll just bust into them. All right, so anyway. So here we go, and she's like, that's what I did. And she was like, that's all you giving us? And she was like, And then we go into Minnie and her mama. Hey, Sarah. Hi, boo. Sarah said, hey, Auntie, I made it, boo. Yes, you did. So anyway, y'all, it's hot in here, okay? So anyway, we're going to go ahead on and talk about them. All right. So Miss Minnie and her mama, they go back over all the little drama and everything, that happened during the season and everything, and the girls reflect on it, and they're like, Well, guess what? When you get that camera and that camera flash back up in your face and you realize how much you was acting a straight plumb fool, it will shock you. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and talk about Miss Minnie and her mama. Okay, so Miss Minnie and her mama, the mama sitting up there, you know what I'm saying, like my daughter said, look like she got a straight shower curtain on. And I said, it looked more like a parachute. And Minnie is going to sit up there and talk about, my mother's all I had when I was growing up. And, people got to understand that. Guess what, boo? It's a child born to a single mother every day. Every day. You ain't had nothing that's unusual. You don't have nothing that ain't been diagnosed. We all know what it is to be a single mother. At least I do. Okay? So it doesn't mean that you have to be overbearing. It doesn't mean that you have to be overprotective. It doesn't mean that you have to go up to the bus stop and threaten little children. That is not what it means. It does not mean that you have to slide up to the juice bar and harass and bully Miss Juice baby. You don't have to do that either. But that's what you choose to do. You know why? Because you found somebody who is not going to stand up to you, who is not going to, get into the mud and all the dirt with you. So you take that as a weakness from Miss Juicy. But let me tell you, there's more strength in not giving somebody that type of attention than it is when you do. Because guess what? At the end of the day, we all get to see Miss Tammy live and in living color. We get to see the butthole that she is. We get to see her character. We get to see everything about her. Because Miss Juicy's not feeding into it. Now, if they was arguing back and forth and going, tit for tat and stuff like that, Miss Juicy was raised better than that. Absolutely, she was, T-Pick. Let me tell you something, T-Pick. Your little comments be having me crying, okay? Like, I cannot read your comments when I'm out in public. Okay? I have to read your comments, T-Pick, when I'm in private. Okay? Hey, Brandon! Tammy is a bully. Absolutely, Tammy is a bully. But you know what? A bully, Auntie, Tammy couldn't pull that crap where we from. Okay? Yes, we from straight up DC. T-Pick, don't be laughing because, hey, Brandon, I love you too, baby. Let me tell you something, T-Pick. Don't be laughing because your comments be having me on the complete floor. Okay? I can't read your stuff in public. You one of them undercover lovers, okay? I got to love you undercovers, okay? All right? Okay? So anyway, Tammy is a big bully, and you know what? It's probably because she's been bullied. So now that she's gotten to be older and she's gotten out of school, now she wants to, yes, that's right, Brandon, right. Juicy is unbothered. Now that, her daughter is going through the same thing. Y'all is just talking. That's right, y'all. Keep on talking. I'm going to read the ones that I can. So anyway, she's coming out there. She's sliding in her bedroom slippers and everything. And they gonna have the nerve to say something to Miss Juicy about some kitten heels. Boo, at least her stuff is purring. Okay, your stuff is over there dying in agony from all the weight. And I'm not a small girl either. Okay? Auntie's not a small girl. But I ain't that big. I'm not walking up in there wearing a parachute. How about that? How about that, boo? And then, what the thing about it is, when Tanya says something to the mother about, this is how she feel about, well, I respect your opinion, but you can't talk about. No, she wasn't talking about you. She was talking about her opinion about you. Okay, T-Pig. So, the thing about it is, you didn't respect her opinion. Because the moment that Tanya says something contrary to what you thought, then you want to start assassinating her character. And talk about she needs to go and get tested. And talk about, at least I only had one baby by one baby daddy. Right, many calling people broke out. Juicy was known way before this little show. And Tammy sit down, this little woman ain't big enough to do. Y'all be going so fast. Let me say this, Auntie, you have a knack many can only wish. Okay, and my daughter was like, okay, I don't know. She needs to go and see a special dermatologist about all this going on. But like, I think what it is razor bumps. It looked like Minnie, like one of them little dwarfs, like a bearded lady or whatever. Because she definitely got some alopecia or some eczema or something going on all up underneath here. And then you got the nerve to say something about somebody else. But let me say, Auntie, slow down. Y'all got me on here rolling. Love my nieces and nephews. Yes, I do. I love every... I got to digress. And I got to slow down. Okay. All right. So, the mother's out there with her parachute on. You know what I'm saying? And, it's just like... You're such a negative person. You have allowed many to be a dysfunctional person in society. You have allowed many to be the type of person who cannot talk for herself. Instead of her talking and communicating with people, Minnie wants to argue and start fighting. But what you're going to do, Minnie, you're going to run up against the wrong person. Or should I say the right person. You're going to run up across the person that's going to knock that ass out. Do you hear what I'm saying? I'm the type of person, I'm not going to sit up there and bump gums with nobody. I ain't bumping gums with you. You go ahead and say what you have to say. When I find out that we can't agree to disagree, I'm quiet. But at the same time, my eyes is like this, y'all. Because I'm looking for a sharp object. I'm looking for a bottle I can bust on the ground. I'm looking for a stick I can poke you in your eyes with. I'm looking for a toothpick that I can jab upside your nose. Okay? Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Because at that point, when I find out, Tanya dropped that calm tree hugger act and said in her Bernie Mac voice, I ain't scared of you, mother... Yes, she did, but you can't be rushing Auntie. Y'all be rushing Auntie and everything. I'm going to have a session with all of y'all. Yes, hey, kid. Kiana Boo, she got her Moscato. Clink, 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 clink to the Moscato. She said, okay, 58th Street. Yes. Okay, yes, Tanya did grow some balls. But look, this is the thing about it. The mother, has created this monster in her. And when Minnie get to the point where she can't defend herself, then all of a sudden the mother come up. But see, this is the thing. You wheezing from the bedspread. You on the bedspread wheezing. And then you going to come up there and call yourself going to jump on somebody. You don't even have the wind. You don't even have enough. You know what I'm saying? To get down with the get down. You wheezing straight from the bedspread, boo. So how in the world you gonna sit up there and have... See, one thing about it, you can have all that lip, but everybody don't have lip. They got action. And I'm one of them type of chicks, I got action. I don't have a whole lot of lip. I don't have a lot to say. When I come out here and I talk, but y'all, Tanya always had a smart mouth. I love Tanya's smart mouth. With them beach shoes on. Yes, beach shoes looking like a straight up bedroom slipper. Girl bye with the little strap in the back looking like your feet got baby powder all on them. Girl bye. Who in the world do you think you are? You sitting up there, your dress hanging all the way down to the ground looking like you got a whole village of nuts up underneath there. Girl, bye. This is my thing. It take a bully to know a bully. Many bullies too. Minnie says a whole lot of stuff, and she dropped with her moo on. Okay, Minnie sits up there and she bullies people too. So you can't say anything. And then when Minnie comes out of her trick bag and gonna say, my grandmother could have made that dress that Miss Juicy Baby had on, a made up dress, you know, a hand sewn dress, and her mother. Then when Miss Juicy Baby says something back to her, then the mother gonna say, wait a minute, hold up, I can't. She said, looking like a California king big in the bag. Wait a minute. Girl, you done made me like she is so hood. Let me tell you something. That ain't hood. That ain't hood, because hood people, they got street cred. They don't have to come out there and say a whole lot of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Hood people ain't like that. They just gonna go ahead on the rack. Like Abria hood. Abria came out there, talked like a little lady, said what she had to say. And the moment Minnie act like she was going buck bad and talking about you don't want none of this, Abria said, yes I do. Yes I do. I love her too. Yes I do. That's exactly what I want. See, that's hood. Hood girls, when we got, I'm trying to tell you, we're not going to bump our gums. We're not going to sit there and argue with you. We're going to do it, and we're going to make it do what it do. Abria jumped up, had her little heels on. She didn't even kick them joints off. She just was like, okay, let's go ahead on the rack, Minnie. Let's go ahead on the rack. But see how y'all got Auntie jumping ahead? Y'all need to stop. I'm spanking your hands now. Stay on out of grown folk conversations. Yes, Abria was ready. Wasn't she ready? Okay, wait a minute. All right, y'all making me go too fast. All right, look. Everybody pick up your glasses, and we gonna cheer to Abria. Clink, 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 clink. Okay, look. Clink, clink, clink. That's right, Sarah. Give me them glasses, boo. Put them glasses up. All right, so look. So, you know, we done got, you know, to the point now where, you know, the mother talking everything. How did y'all like Miss Juicy Flask? When the mother and Minnie, you know, they've been trying to ride this little chicken wing thing and act like, you know, they doing something big, waiting for you to get to Nico. Oh, T-Pick, I'm getting to Nico because you done already got to Nico in your comment section. Okay, we're getting there. So when she says something about the chicken wing, Miss Minnie digs all up down up in there, y'all. Miss Minnie said, hold up. I drank to that. Let me tell y'all something. That thing gave me life. I was like, Miss Juicy dug down. She should have been drunk as hell, because I know that liquor was. Look, y'all can't have me out here. Y'all can't have me out here laughing like that. Okay. Tammy never checks money because, was she 4 or 5? I know that's right. When Miss Juicy pulled that flask out, y'all, I was done. I was done. I was like, you know what? Way to come back on them. They gonna keep on riding this chicken wing thing and make it seem like it's all this and that. The chicken wing thing is old. Okay, you put a chicken wing on the bobblehead. You threw chicken wings on her at the restaurant. You act so big and bad, but you got up in court and was crying and talk about what you didn't do. You gonna say she act like I'm a big bad big person trying to bully her. Miss Tammy, I hope you see this. That's exactly what you are. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You have an opportunity and a platform to show a mother in a position encouraging her daughter, but instead you are discouraging your daughter and you are creating a monster. What you need to do is take that time, all that time that you have to bully people, and you need to help your daughter get the weight off. You need to help your daughter get into better health. You're going to sit up there at the gym and say that you're the one Juicy dug deep. She had that flask on her belly. Yes, she did, because the belly was up to her chin. But anyway, I ain't one to gossip, so you didn't hear that from me. So the thing about it, Mom, is you have Big Bird too pretty, too patty. Yes, she is. You have the opportunity. You got a platform for us to see a mother in another light. You need to really think about that before you come out there next season. Really look at yourself inside. Look internally inside. I know you think that that's cute, but that's not cute. Because you know what? At the end of the day, a woman like me will check your tail so daggone quick. You would think that it was thundering and lightning outside. All right? You know... For real. And I'm going to tell you right now, not only are you going to know that I whooped that ass, you're going to know I was there too. Trust me on that one. So anyway, we're going to go ahead on and go on to Miss Tanya. Miss Tanya was like, I ain't scared of no Brandon. Right then when we just... Right, sit down. Right, Brandon. She needs to sit down because she's not hard. It take a lot to be a hard chick. And I'm going to tell you, when you hard like that and you hood like that, it's because you done seen a lot and been through a lot. So you don't take a lot. Okay? Put that in your back pocket. All right? You done seen a lot. You done been through a lot. And you're not going to take a lot. That's what make you hood. Okay? It's one thing to sit up there and bump your gums and you ain't never had a fight in your life. Like many up there throwing all them haymakers. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't seen nothing. Abria said, pat it! Pat it! Pat it! Abria tapped it. Okay, y'all got Auntie back. Auntie got digressed and she gotta go back. Okay. So, I liked and I respected what Tanya said to the mother. I was glad she stepped up and she said something. Now, we go to the Tiny Twerking Twins talking about that Money pawned her wedding ring to go and get a daggone handbag. Now, Money is a whole lot of stuff, but I don't think she's a pawn shop queen. I don't think that she would go and pawn her wedding ring, as pressed as she was to Mary Moreland, for a daggone handbag. Like, check Money. I want to see that she never checks her. Why? Because she's a little taller. Okay? All right? Money is delusional, strange, and deranged. It is what it is with her. She goes with what the, she goes with the wind. She's back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know what? She can be excused. Because this season, she's tried to mellow herself out so she can get her man. I couldn't believe they said that when neither of them can get their men to marry them. Psh, pound on that one. All right, wait a minute, hold up. Cheers. Like that one. Agree with that one. We'll buy that one. Yup. But she's consistent wanting Moreland. Okay? But the thing that I didn't like was that the twins would take that opportunity to sit up there and say that that girl will pawn her ring. You don't know nothing about Money. You don't even hang with Money. Matter of fact, Andrea, all you're doing is trying to chase after Chris. So how the hell you know what's going on in somebody else's life? You don't know what's going on. Don't put your mouth on stuff that you don't even know what you're talking about. And it doesn't make sense. Girl, bye, sit down. You and your twin sister, what y'all need to be doing is going to class and getting some speech therapy. And I don't even mean that in a shady type of way. If that's what you want to do, you want to push your career to another level, sometimes you have to invest in yourself. Do an invest the baby twins. That's what my daughter said, T-Pick. Then everyone jumped into her pockets. Okay? So, as far as that was concerned, okay. Then Tara asks the tiny twat twerking trifling twins about whether or not Money was too familiar with Greg. I mean, how many voiceover jobs is she doing? I would think she would be talking about it if she was doing some films, right, Auntie? You need to. Oh God, I missed that one. Okay, I don't know how many voiceovers that she's doing. You got it, none. Okay, so she did have the little cartoon though. But I don't think that she's doing anything. But she was smart enough. She was wise enough. She brought herself down brought herself down to a level where she's got a show that's coming out on June 7th called Money is Getting Married. So you know what? She brought everything down, shared a little bit of her personal life and her personal story and her personal journey. See, that's the thing about it. You got to be creative in television. I see that. Just like Candy and Nene and all of them. When you act a fool and coins, exactly. Is that Kiana? Do you pronounce your name Kiana Barnes? Exactly. It's about the coins. I bet Marlon gave her the idea. I bet you he did too, because Marlon started putting them lines up in his head. Okay? Yes. All right. So, okay, I'm glad I pronounced your name right, baby. I just want to make sure I say it right, love. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, I'm not the biggest fan of Money and Marlon's relationship, but she would not disrespect him with that guy. Right, Derek. That's what I'm trying to get to. But see how y'all be having Auntie all over the place? Y'all bad. I'm gonna have to spank y'all. It was part of her storyline. Yes, Cinnamon. Hi, sweetie. I think you're new. Hi, baby. Welcome to the family. I don't remember seeing your name. Y'all say welcome to Cinnamon. Hey, Cinnamon. Cheers to you, boo. Cling, 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 cling. Money loves Marlon. Money does love Marlon, VW. She absolutely loves Marlon. She didn't know how to treat him. Hey, now. Anaya, Lathan. Hey, boo. Those twins. Black Girl Magic. Hey, those twins were hating so bad. But we do. T-Pixie, do he love her in return? I think so. I don't know if he's in love with her, but I do think that Marlon loves Money. I think that again, like I was saying last week, the thing that men want most is that they want respect. And when she had her father and her brothers and all of them coming, I think that he felt disrespected, and therefore he withdrew from the relationship. Now we're going to see, because it looked like it's some altercations. I don't know if you all have seen. I think he cares but not love. Absolutely. But I think that you can grow to love people too, VW. But I totally agree with what you're saying. If you see the advertisements of the show, which is on Money Cash App Instagram page, you will see that there's a whole lot of confusion and fighting and stuff like that that's going on with Money, with Marlon and the family. Now, remember, y'all, his name is Morlin, Morlin, not Marlon. The reason why we thought it was Marlon is because she can't speak well either. She has a speech impediment too. So we didn't know if she was saying Marlon, Marini. We didn't know what she was saying. His name is Marlon. So if you look at the episode, the season premiere and all of that kind of stuff, you know, the little, what they call those, trailers, you will see that there's a whole lot of fighting that's going to be going on between Marlon and Money's family. And I think that those are the issues that we have not seen out there on the Little Women Atlanta, but they have been taping this show and it comes out on June 7th. So Money, two fathers harassing him, absolutely, and disrespecting him. I saw the premiere. I think that's part of his issue with her. Absolutely, because a man wants respect above everything else. And that's why a man can go back and forth in and out of a vagina, and he can go to different women. But when he gets a woman that loves and respects him and honors him, it will even cause a cheating man to discontinue cheating, at least for 30 days. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and move on from that one, okay? Now, here we go. We got Nico on the stage. Y'all, was Nico off the hook with those red? Her biological father has been a problem. He seems like a problem. He seems like an alcoholic to me. I'm just saying, I said seem like. He seems like an alcoholic to me. So then we goes to Nico. Nico and Tanya. You know, they asking Tanya, Tara, who is a horrible host, by the way, is asking Tara, Tanya about her little business and everything. And she like, yeah, he came out of nowhere, Sarah. Oh my God, yes. Oh Lord, yes, he did. Okay, he had them daggone red stockings, them red tights was on fire from DSW. That's where he got them. He got them tights from DSW. Okay, you know the ones that be on the rack right before you leave out the store to try to see if they can get not only your shoe money but your stocking and your sock money. That's where he picked them suckers from. And why does that Bama always have a daggone bandana on it? Say yeah, and he had on red shoes and they didn't even match each other. Like, I mean, you know what? I mean, what? The next only thing that I was expecting him to have was a glove. All he needed was a glove, boo, okay? So I was like, okay. He comes out and she's like, I just want to make sure Auntie did. No. The tea was too hot. The tea that Nico spilled was just a little bit, a little bit too much. Okay, so Nico comes out there. You know, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna say this. I don't have any problems with homosexuals, with lesbians, gays, transgenders. I know them. I love them. I have them in my family and everything. But let me tell you something. He's a queen. When he came out there, he came out almost gliding like, he was standing in the background. He was waiting to come out there. And when he came out there, he was like, you go ahead, Nico. Go ahead, Nico. I see you. So he comes on out there and everything. And Tanya was like, well, you know what? I just want to let you know for the record, I don't have nothing to say to him. He was like, not a problem. So Tara was like, hi, Nico, you have anything, what you want to say? Nico was like, Tanya play games. She plays games, y'all. I don't like the games that Tanya plays. See, y'all new girls, so y'all don't really know her, like I do. Yes, his debutante. Yes, 702 Lamar. Nico had on Wizard of Oz ass shows. He just want to go back home. Who said that, Black Magic? Y'all funny shit do the work at. See, you going ahead of me, T-Pick. You gotta let me, come on there. You gotta let me build up to that moment. That's what I'm telling y'all. When y'all go out here and look at them comments, y'all have got to go back out and read y'all comments to one another and to me. I'm trying to tell y'all are hilarious. Let me tell you, we had a slumber party. We wouldn't even get any sleep for about 3 or 4 days. We would be up all night. We would make one night turn into 72 hours, okay, of talk, time, and play. But anyway, so, it's like, y'all don't know her. Y'all the new girls, and y'all don't know nothing about her and everything. I don't have no reason to come out here and lie on Tanya. And Tanya's sitting there like, and I don't have no reason to come. Well, go ahead on and say what you got to say, Nico. Well, I'm trying to keep it clean out here. Bastard, no, you not. Go ahead and say what you got to say. You ain't trying to keep nothing clean out nowhere. Daggone well, you want to spill all the tea. Well, I wasn't the best dad and all that kind of stuff. But, I was, I did the best that I could. And, the situation was, this and the situation was that. And Tanya's sitting there like, and look, and look, Miss Juicy Baby got the flashlight. Nico came out there and read Tanya for filth. He came out there and spread all the tea. He talked not only about the baby, he talked about the abortion and Vaughn. And then they go bring Vaughn out there. Vaughn. Girl, she said drinking gravy. He gonna come out there and bring Vaughn out there. And he from Maryland. He from around this way. I don't know if he in the suburbs of Maryland or in the hood of Maryland. But let me tell you something, Vaughn. You're misrepresenting us, okay? We're not those type of people with the bigger ball spot up in there. At least get some filler. They got filler stuff that you can put in your hair now. Put that in. Do that. Do that for me. Put a closure up there to talk to Vaughn. Get a closure. But anyway, I digress. He gonna come out there and say, well, go ahead on and tell the whole truth. And Nico like, I'm not. But the thing that I didn't like about Nico was how much of a drama queen he was. Because when Tanya said something, don't blame me. Don't you blame me. Don't try to blame me. All of that screaming and yelling. And Sam was like, don't talk to her like that. See, Sam is the one, for real, Sam is the one that got the strap on. Sam is the one that got up from off the chair, walked over on, wait a minute, didn't get up off the chair, rolled off the chair, went on the other side. Terry like, why you move that? Because I don't want to sit beside him because he lied. The moment he tried to say something, he was emotionally girlfriend. Yes, DP. The moment that Nico and Vaughn are attracted to each other, they look like they've had a love connection. Black magic, I thought I was the only one that was thinking that. Vaughn didn't care what Nico said about Tanya. I think he's sick of her too, but he loved her too much to hurt her. He used Nico to say, yes, Lamar. Yes, 702 Lamar. How you doing, boy? I think you knew too. Welcome to the family. Because when he was talking about, that's what we was talking about. It was just that eye and hand coordination. You know, like I see you, you see me, we see each other. You know what I'm saying? That needy, we see each other. All that was going on. And what kind of conversation did they have? That wasn't supposed to be, yes, Nene Leaks. That wasn't supposed to happen. They were supposed to come there and talk about Tanya. Tanya was supposed to be the one to regulate. But the thing about it, like I said, Sam the one got the strap on. So if they ever want to get to really down to the tutor of the problem, make sure Sam's in the room. Because Sam is the one that's going to come up there and check everybody, okay? But what I want Sam to do is mind her business. Because, see, you abandoned your girlfriend. You got mad. You knew that Nico was going to come up there because, you know, you got dude-like issues. So you knew that he was going to come up there and dog her out. You've been outside the bedroom door, Sam, the whole time, ear hustling and listening to everything that's going on. You probably been cock blocking and doing all of that kind of stuff, too. But, you know, I ain't one to gossip, so you didn't hear that from Auntie. But when he get up there and get to screaming and hollering, nobody can understand what you're saying. Nico, all you got to do is spill the tea. When you come out and you have your china, your nice tea, china and everything, you come out there like a lady. A lady serves tea. You don't have to come out there spilling it and acting like, you know what I'm saying, Steve Urkel, and spilling your tea all over the place with your daggone red DSW stockings on. You don't have to do that. All you have to do is spill the tea. We wanted to hear what you had to say anyway because we like tea just running and dripping down the sides of our mouth. We wanted to hear what you said, but it was lost in the translation of what you had to say. But we did hear that, you know, you had a conversation with Vaughn and that, you know, the girl was threatening about having an abortion and all this kind of stuff because, you know, basically she was trying to manipulate Nico to be with her, knowing that Nico was in a bisexual relationship, a relationship. He had a lot more to say. Yeah, he didn't say it because Tara Jolie, with her tied tail, tore it off. What she needed to do was talk about that for a good half hour and take the reunion, if need be, into part 3. Hell, Bravo takes this into 4 or 5 parts. All she had to do, we needed to hear that. We wanted to hear that tea. We wanted him to serve that tea like a lady. We really wanted to enjoy the fruits of their labor. And we just wanted to drink of the champagne of their life. That's basically what we wanted to do. So Nico had to say it all in a matter of 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I put a clip out there for y'all so y'all can see it. But Tanya is trying to manipulate him to be with her because she's going to sit up there. Hey, Auntie. Hey, boo. Now, I don't know how to pronounce that name. I think it's Lileen. It was verbal abuse. Yes, it is. Mwah, back right to you. I love your little doggy on there. Y'all see Auntie got her glasses on. She can see she ain't flipping them all around backwards and all that kind of stuff. Caroline. Oh, that's so cute. Welcome to the family. We are family. Growing like a tree. We are family. Yeah. Whoa. Hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, whoa, hey, hey, Auntie, hey, cousins, yes, hey, Reese, how you doing, boo? Okay, so anyway, y'all got Auntie doing all kinds of stuff out here. What y'all think? Hey, I'm late. Hey, Em, how you doing, boo? See, y'all got people, when they come out here and see the replay, they going to be like, what in the foolishness is going on in their live chat and nightcaps, okay? Have all them drunk. Clink, 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 clink. Hey, Keisha. How you doing, boo? Okay. Y'all, Auntie got to get focused again. See how y'all be having me all... Y'all know I'm old and my heart can't take all that. Alright. So anyway, here we go. Alright. So, Nico goes on. Devon pushes Nico to say what he wanted to say. Because Nico was trying to keep it a little bit clean. He came and he stumbled. He spilled a lot of hot tea on accident. But then, Devon is like, go ahead and say what you really want to say. Because, see, he got a bone to scratch. He got, you know what I'm saying? Tanya has made his ass itch. So now he wants to go ahead and put her out there. What he really wants to do is cause a bigger divide between Nico and Tanya so he can slide on in there. But what he doesn't realize is, no matter damn my ladies in this with all this type, and I wish we could call in. I wish y'all could too, boo. It's all right, sweetie. You got plenty of time to make a comment when I post it up. What about this man part? Okay. Tanya needs to go to Yana Fix My Life. Lord. Like I said, Nico was more a lady than they are. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. He shop at DSW too, boo. Okay. So anyway, I don't understand how Nico could even buy into the fact that Tanya could have an abortion. I don't know if this conversation was during the first couple, the first trimester, or what it was, but how can you abort something and you already big? Now, I know that they have late-term abortions, and, it's sad when he said the D word. T-Pick, what was the D word? But I don't know if she was going to have a late-term abortion, whatever. But it's just a whole bunch of manipulations. To me, it seems like penis. Okay. To me, it seems like the only person that's telling the truth is Nico. Because all Nico want to do is be free. Nico said, even when I was your best friend and I didn't know how to help you, I was there for you. And that's why he shut Sam down and was like, Sam, you need to shut up and sit back because this is bigger than you. And it is. It's much bigger than Sam. It's much bigger than the conversation that you ear hustling through the door. Because here you got this man who's a bisexual male, and he wants to be free to be whoever he wants. If he wants on Tuesday to be with a man, he wants to be with a man. If on Saturday he wants to be with a woman, he wants to be with a woman. I'm not saying he's confused. I'm just saying he's exercising his options to do and to be free sexually. Tanya can never have Nico. He wants a man. Exactly. And that's why he doesn't have an agenda. His whole agenda is to try to clear his name and to make everybody realize that I'm not this bad guy that everybody's saying that I am. No, I'm not the best dad, but I don't want to be playing these games. And then when they had the little clips down at the bottom and they was showing, him with the baby, and the baby was like, Daddy, and he was like, oh, and you said he don't know my name. I believe him too, Caroline. Say your name. Put your name out there again. I believe him too. He doesn't have an agenda The only agenda that he has is to clear his name and to be there for his son without the manipulation and the control. It's too much, Tanya. You have to move on. Nico doesn't want you. Nico told you straight there in front of everybody, I was your girlfriend. Good. It seems like everybody. Good. Tanya doesn't get it. He doesn't want her. He doesn't want her. He wants his children. But the thing about it is, when he comes to the children, and he comes over there, she put him out. She get mad because she can't have her way. She puts him out. And then, but then she wants him to be there. And she wants to tell everybody, you know what I'm saying? Nico with me, boo, boo, boo. It's so confusing. And y'all, we got to remember, when we were first introduced to Nico was sitting at the table. He was defending Tanya like a girlfriend. He was doing all that. He put her on his back and rolled her out into the parking lot, like a backpack or a little monkey on the back of his back. So he really has a love for her. He's just not in love with her, and he's not sexually attracted to her that way. I think the sex that he has with her is sympathy, and is based on conditional, but it's not based on love, genuine love that a man has for a woman. It's not that kind of love. It's a sex out of opportunity. If that's anything, y'all can understand what I'm saying about it. It's just an opportunity to release some stress. Y'all are going. Tanya got daddy issues and Nico got zaddy issues. Lord Jesus, she throw Vaughn in his face, making him feel. Yes, but she can't use Vaughn against Nico because the interaction, she was stroking his man parts and knocked up. And the thing about it was, and you know what? Was that VW or T-Pick that said, when he said, y'all act like Nico is coming in here and putting his boop in Tanya and then rolling out. Yes, VW Nico feels sorry for her. Zaddy. I just was like, really, Nico? Really? You're putting your in her and rolling out? And Sam was like, yeah, you've been coming up in here effing her and then leaving. Sam, why you got an issue with it? Ain't that what you doing with your strap on? I got to move on, y'all. I've got to get off of them. But let me tell y'all something. I believe Nico. I absolutely believe what Nico is saying. He doesn't have an agenda. His only mission, lesbian jealousy. Yeah, okay? Yes. I agree. Sam wants Tanya in a way that Tanya doesn't want her. Tanya likes men. She likes men. The unfortunate thing is that the kids are in the middle of all of this. The kids appear to have serious health issues, and Tanya has got to put herself to the side, like Nico said, and think about the welfare of the children. Put the children first. That's what needs to happen. And Sam has come in, she's supposed to be this girlfriend on her little white horse, and she's going to ride away and save the day. Boo, I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. No way, no shape, no how. Sam, move on. Devon, unfortunately, boo, if he was lying, I think that Devon will have more of an issue with him. I do too. Absolutely, I do. Because Vaughn was cheerleading him. Vaughn had his pom-poms and was like, yes, give me an N. I-C. Oh, what do you have, Nico? Okay, Devon was on his side. All right, so anyway, we're going to digress. We're going to move off of that. And now we're going to come to the little tiny twat twins. Tiny twat twerking trifling twin. Tanya need to stop letting her eat that box here and there. That's the problem. Sam been eating too. Keisha. Ooh, girl, clutch my choke. Choke the crap on my own self. Keisha. Ooh, Keisha, yes, Keisha. Ooh, everybody send a shout out there to Keisha. Whew. Okay, cling, 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 cling. Keisha. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Okay, she said, we all petty. I'm here for it. Okay, Keisha said the truth. Okay, Keisha. She said, Black Magic said, Keisha ain't lying. T-Pick said, rated XXX tonight. T-Pick, I know you ain't talking. Y'all is hilarious, okay? Okay. None of them have a job. You are so right about that. None of them have a job. All right, so we're going to go ahead and talk about these tiny twat twins with Abria. Y'all, let me tell y'all. I'm going to do a Monique tonight. Keisha, girl, I ain't going to be Tyler Perry or Oprah Winfrey or Lee Daniels out this Marty Dottie. We like to party. We don't start trouble and we don't bother nobody. I'm just a woman on the mic. And when I walks upon the mic, I rocks the mic right. Okay. So anyway, we are the only ones with jobs. Okay? How about that? So they got the tiny twat twerking trifling twins sitting out there, and they like, y'all didn't have, y'all little stuff. Oh, thank you, Elle, for the little microphones. And they like, we ain't like her, and then they gonna call her, a B, call her all out her name and everything. Y'all notice Auntie not cussing that much tonight? I'm trying to get better. But anyway, so I have taken a cuss and an antibiotic. So all the cuss isn't out, but the antibiotic is working. You know how they say take it for 7 days? Okay, so my antibiotic for non-cussing is about 70 days. So y'all pray for me that I be healed and delivered and set free from the spirit of cussing, that my putty mouth becomes an orbit mouth, nice and fresh and relaxing for me and for everyone who hears what. Okay, so anyway, so we got the tiny twalking twins, tiny twalking, whatever, and they sitting out there talking about Abria, and Tara's like, I got a surprise. Well, we supposed to be scared. We ain't scared. We ain't scared. Yes, you are. I saw your toes twirl up like the Wicked Witch of the East where the house fell down on her little glass slippers. I saw you. So, excuse me, y'all. They look so fake. Take a seat. Okay? Y'all not gonna rush Auntie. So then she sits up there and she said, yeah, she did. Abria was like, you can catch these little hands, them little fingers. Abria was like, okay, y'all are rushing me. Okay. So they bring Abria out. Abria comes out and everything. She got her little sequin shirt on and everything. Was sequins the thing for the night? Because it didn't look nice. I ain't like it. But anyway. So Abria come out there. Hey everybody. Hood. See, when you can come out there and you can dress everybody, you hood. You ain't ghetto, you hood. There's a difference, okay? So she come out there, she sits down and everything. She got her little, weave on. Her closure looks better than Minnie. Was Minnie's daggone closure jacked up, or it was a half wig, like sitting on the top? She had no baby head coming out of, like, I was really shocked. She's supposed to be a cosmetologist, but Minnie's little wig was looking. Where was the frontal closure? Windmill and hit the dust. Okay. You ain't gonna rush me, Anaya, girl. So anyway, y'all, so she comes out there. Her hair is always a hot ass mess. She look a mess with that prom dress on. And they gonna have the nerve to say something about Miss Juicy Baby's dress. Girl, bye. And hey. Yes, her hair was terrible. But you know what? This is the thing. Minnie wants to be... Okay, y'all, I'm going back. Minnie wants so bad to be Miss Juicy. Because why would you wear that colored dress? You know that Miss Juicy's colors is red, white, and blue. That she's standing up for liberty, justice, and the pursuit of happiness. And then you're going to sit up there and try to have you a little sequins dress on. Always wearing... no, she had the little blue dress on with the thing coming down the middle. Since when did you start wearing blue? Now every time you come somewhere, Miss Minnie, you got to have a blue outfit on because you know Miss Juicy got one on. You trying to size her up. You want to be her so bad. You just want to skin her and you want to wear her her. I'm trying to tell y'all, that daggone Minnie is obsessed with Miss Juicy. All of us know she got the red hair and the blue outfits. When she had her birthday party, she had the red hair and the blue dress. And now all of a sudden, Minnie is coming out there with a blue dress on with the little keyhole in the front. Come on, y'all. That girl wants to be Miss Juicy so bad. I know that Miss Juicy ain't all that. I know that she gets on everybody's nerve. I do understand that. Okay? And then what I did like, the only thing that I like is when Miss Millie was like, if she fought or inhaled, she gonna pop that dress open there. Miss Juicy, you know that was funny when Minnie said that. But she wants to be her. If y'all really step back and look and see, yeah, she tried to get close to Juicy Messy, but she owned it. Absolutely, Cinnamon. She wants to be her. Why is all of a sudden you wearing blue? That ain't your signature color. Get your own identity, boo. Grow the hell up. Get from up underneath your mother's parachute and fly. Be free, boo. Jump out your own plane. Create your own parachute. You're about big any. She said Minnie is a tiny, swole, single white female. Okay, y'all. So here we go. The hippo wears a parachute. Absolutely, she does. In the middle of an African rainforest. Okay. So, Abria comes out and Tara was like, were you disappointed with the behavior of the tiny twerking twins? I mean, what was about, why were you heckling them? She said, well, that was just the mood that I was in and everything. I feel like, if you got a fan base, you do what you got to do, to bring them on board, which I agree. If you're coming out there as a host, as my daughter said, and you are sitting up there trying to hype up the crowd, you do whatever is necessary. That doesn't mean that you spend the whole night twerking. But if twerking is what they know you from, then you give them a little bit of twerk. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. Give them a little bit of it. And then incorporate your speaking and your hosting and your talking and hyping the crowd up. But if you're coming out there and you're being salaried to host a gig, as you say, in an upscale club, people twerk in upscale clubs. They do all kinds of stuff at upscale club. If you know that that's your signature, give them a little bit of it. Just like me. I'm music and music is me. I come out here and I talk and I give my reviews, but I also sing for y'all too. So, I mean, it's nothing wrong with giving, different parts of who you are. You don't have, like I said, you ain't got to do it all night. But Abria was absolutely right. That's your fan base. They came out there to see you twerk. So you twerk a little bit and then show them I have more. I'm more than just twerking. You don't come out there and you already know you have a speech impediment or a speech impairment and you're going to sit up there and tell Abria that it's her fault that you got a speech impairment and this was your first time doing it. She don't give a rat's behind whether or not that's your first time, and neither do the people that's in the club. What we want to do is we want to be entertained. If we come in the club and they saying that the tiny trifling twerking twins, she was not ready for Abria. No, Cinnamon, she wasn't. But the thing about it is, if you sitting up there and you're going to, invite the Abria squared up like Frazier, okay? Black Magic, okay? Yes, she did. But anyway, no, they not. Y'all know Tiny Tots can't walk and chew bubble gum at the same time. They were trying to concentrate. They was trying to concentrate. You right, like my little nephew said. They was trying to concentrate. So the thing about it is, okay, so Abria was like, I was off to myself. I was doing this by myself. I ain't involved all the people with me. I was doing what I felt like. Well, why would you say something about the little fingers? She was like, look, I got little fingers too. My fingers little too. So, I mean, I'm not saying anything about the fingers. I just thought it was funny, but I got little fingers. I got little fingers too. So, you can't do nothing but respect. T-Pick says, stop, Auntie. You can't do nothing but respect the little fingers. You understand what I'm saying? Let me keep it out here. She said, I got little fingers too. I mean, but I could give you them paws though. I got little fingers, but I got big paws. So anyway, She gonna come out there, and everything. So, the little tiny twerking twins like, my sister gonna invite you and think together. Let me tell you something. And then you gonna say you couldn't understand what I was saying with the thicker. And Bria was like, yeah, I couldn't understand you with the thicker. She was like, the thicker. And then with the thicker. She said, well, you gonna stay, where my baby daddy at? You talk about my baby daddy, then I'm gonna talk about your baby daddy. No, I'm gonna talk about your baby daddy, and you the one that don't wanna be with you, and then you got the one that wanna be there, and the one that don't wanna be crying with you. And you talk about the little one that don't wanna be crying, and the little one that don't wanna be saying little stuff to you. You okay? With the thick. Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all. Auntie was like, I'm crying up in here. I am crying up in here. Y'all ready to party? Okay. Bria was like, that's getting on my nerve. Okay, Auntie got digress. Okay. Yes, I need a fan. She said every time Andrew say Chris. She done died and went to heaven and came back. Was resurrected the third day with all power in her hands. Y'all, I'm telling y'all. Wait a minute, y'all. I gotta get myself together. This is so unprofessional. This is so unprofessional. Alright. So, Bria talking about, Chris. So, amen. So then, so Minnie jumps in. And she was like, okay, thank you, Black Magic. Thank you, T-Pick. Y'all crazy. So then Minnie jumps in. What's she gonna jump in for? Oh, Chris A. Okay, I agree. All right, I'm breathing. Thank you, Boo Boo. Thank you, Cinnamon. Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all. Yeah, they don't know how to pronounce the TH. They also don't know how to pronounce the SH. They don't know how to pronounce the STs. And they don't know how to pronounce the ERs. They also don't know how to pronounce the ENDs. They also don't know how to pronounce the ABCs. There is nothing that they know how to properly pronounce. So anyway, I digress and we move on. So Minnie jumps in it. So Bria she was like, girl, you look like a man. And Bria was like, Minnie, do you know what you look like? Y'all, I was dead. Minnie was like, girl, you sitting up there looking like a man. You need to get you a breath mint. The last time that I talked to you, you made my eyelashes melt. Girl, it don't take much to melt plastic eyelashes. It don't take that much heat. Okay? So Miss Juicy and Miss Money They over there crying, laughing. Juicy got that daggone flask up. She drinking. She got the thing. She laughing so hard. The thing shaking like that. So then she gonna tell us something, yeah, because you had your hand on me. I saw you had your hand on me. And then Minnie gonna tell us something, girl, let me tell you something. You don't want none of this. Abria said, yes, I do. Yes, she did. Do you know what you look like? Drunk, okay? Minnie, Miss Juicy Baby was drunk. Yes, they was. Okay, Cinnamon. So look. When she said that, she was like, yes, I do. Minnie look like a tire sponge. My tires need cleaning. Abria said, yes, I do. So gangster. Yes, I was riding for Abria. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Abria has got to be a regular on this here show. Last year, she claimed Juicy was pissy, and now Abria was stank breath. Minnie needs to hush, because I know that greasy neck stank. I know it do. Smelling like ash and saliva. Okay? Y'all look. SpongeBob. Y'all, ooh, she said we so mean. Minnie was looking for security. Okay? So look. She gonna sit up there and say, I can fight. Abria was like, you better know how, boo, because I'm about to put some paws up on you. You hear what I'm saying? Me and my little fingers, we about to put them paws up on you. So then the little tiny twins gonna stand up and be like, come on. But the whole time, they, ooh, smelling like hot. Oh my God, yes, indeed. Them short fingers. Okay, Black Magic, you better leave my little short fingers alone, okay? So then, so Abria is ready. Because Abria basically told the tiny twins what she was supposed to. Right back at you, Keisha. She was told the daggone tiny twat twins, basically, if you got a speech impairment, why you hosting? Minnie, why you mad? You was embarrassed for your girls? You didn't stand up for them and do what you was supposed to do when you was at the other venue. And when Abria was like, you put your hands on me, you had your hands up on me, your tiny hands up on me. I should have whipped that butt if I had known. I want you to put them back on me, though. I want you to take and put them back on me. That's what I want you to do. I want you to take and put them back on me. So Minnie was like, girl, I'm trying to tell you, you don't want none of this. And she was like, okay, you think I don't want none of this? That's exactly what I want. Bria got up, had them little sparkly glitter heels on. She's like, what? Minnie gets up, the tiny twins tell me, yeah, come on. They laughing and everything. Soon as Minnie get to trying to rap, you understand what I'm saying? What the twins doing? They standing there looking and laughing. They ain't got in a fight. Abria walked up over there. Minnie gonna take and throw some dollars at her. She said, girl, throw me some more. Make it rain, girl. Make it rain. Abria was like, make it rain. Because after I go hit on and collect this money for this Vegas fight we about to have up in here, I need you to make it rain. Peel it off on these little fingers, girl. Because these little fingers, they about to get that cash. Make it rain up in here. When she walked up on Minnie and Minnie get to swinging, Abria said, bap, bap. Bap, bap. Hit her straight up in that cuckoo. Hit her straight up in that mouse trap. Right up in that rat trap of a mouth she got. And guess where your mother was? Off stage watching. With nothing she could do. Because you know what? You thought you was going to bully Abria. But guess what? The joke was on you, Minnie. Okay, Abria doesn't look like Wanda. Minnie rehearsed those lines. Yes, she did. Let me tell you something. Everything Minnie say is rehearsed. Like I said, she had a couple of good lines. But she wanted to be Miss Jude. Did anybody see Money picking up those dollars right before the fight? Minnie was shocked. She got smacked. She got popped up in that face twice. Bip, bip! Let me tell y'all something. Next thing you know, Minnie, hey, make it. How How you gonna fight with your eyes closed? How you gonna fight with your palms open? How you gonna fight and you swinging haymakers? That's not fighting. Didn't you just tell Abria, because you know how to fight? Don't look like you did to me. But I'm going to tell y'all what the funny thing was. The funny thing is when the security came, and wait a minute. Sam, don't ever hold nobody back. When people are out there fighting, keep your hands off of them. Because one of the good reasons why she ended up getting them little pops off of her, because you was holding her back, Sam. Let it be a fair fight. Take you in your church dress, go over there and sing hallelujah, praise God, do a couple of amens and some Hail Marys, and shut the up. That's what you need to do. Then he tried to snatch her wig and it failed. Y'all, because Abria hood. Abria came back like, you know, she was like with the back. You know, in the slow motion, she was like, them little fingers was like, bam, bam. And Minnie was like, that's right, she was bobbing and weaving. Let me tell you something, Minnie. Shut up. Shut up. Until you know how to throw some hands and put them paws up on them, shut up. Sit back and shut up and stay up underneath your mother's parachute with your big ass nasty self. That's what you do. Because Abria's timing up for you. Abria, y'all, on the next one, Tanya and Bria used to dance together. That's how I know Tanya not scared of me. Okay. And let me tell you something. When Minnie was talking all that trash, talking about I'll be at the hospital, how many months are you? I'll wait for you. Tanya was like, okay. All right. Let me tell you something, girl. Anytime I'm slinging 2 dicks, I got 2 men running after me. It don't take me nothing to fight. Because I'm used to fighting. Because Nico, he they men. I goes hard for it, baby. Trust and believe me. I'm a hard New Yorker, boo. I ain't coming down here. I grew up and came out the womb with razor blades in my mouth, boo. I'm that type of chick. I'm that type of girl. Let me tell you something. I may not like the way Tanya handled her business as far as her men are concerned, but I'm going to tell you right now, it ain't nothing soft about Tanya. Don't get it twisted. And it ain't nothing soft about Sam either. You can tell them some go hard girls. I'm trying to tell you, they ride or die. Auntie, did y'all catch when Tanya said, Juice, note that Tammy has only been with one man? Yup, she sure did. She said, Juicy, you know, keep that in, you know, in your head, you know, take note that she only been with one man. Guess what? She sure was. She sure was. Yeah, Sam from Jersey. I'm trying to tell you right now, them Jersey girls, they like DC girls. They grow up, they come out the womb with razor blades and stuff like that in their mouth. Must be true, because Minnie got mad as hell. Cheers to that. Cling. Got real mad. And you gonna sit up there and make a promise that you're gonna meet me? Hey, Jasmine Little, hi boo. You gonna sit up there and say you gonna meet me after I had a baby at the hospital? Keep your promise, boo. Make sure you show up. Make sure you keep that promise. Don't make me that empty promise, Minnie, and you don't show up at the hospital. Because I'm trying to tell you, I don't care if my daggone uterus is hanging out the back of my ass. I want you to keep your promise, and I want you to show up at that hospital. That's what I want you to do. You said it wasn't a threat. It was a promise. That's it. You know what Tanya did? Tanya did just like a hood girl. Tanya said, you know what? Okay. We'll see. And you know what? When Tanya stood up to the mother, she backed down. Afterbirth bleeding and all. That's right, Elle. Okay? And stitches. How about that? Because I got 49 of them suckers with my daughter. All right? Okay? Okay. When Tanya stood up to that mother, she backed down. Because Tanya was like, I ain't scared of you and no Emma ever. And neither is Abria. Abria is from New York too. And I'm trying, yeah, Tammy did. That's right, Black Magic. Central Jersey Cinnamon said, let me tell you something. Them some go hard chicks. And that's what we need to see. They need to do a Little Women of Southeast. I don't know how many of y'all are from the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. But they need to do a Little Women featuring Chuck Brown's daughter. It's either his daughter or his niece who's a dwarf. They need to do one of Little Women D.C. Let me tell y'all something. You talk about hollering and screaming, and now I'm in North Jersey. Okay, Keisha. Y'all, that would be so, I'm talking about, you talking about good. This episode right here, y'all, it was good. In the previews, we see LOL, it may get banned. How about that, Jazz? You from D.C.? Jazz, it says, Jazz coast to coast. You from D.C.? Keisha said, yes, okay. I believe even pregnant Tanya would have beat the crap out of Tammy's niece, okay? I think that Tammy is one of them type of, she said, Auntie, you so wrong. Okay, let me tell you something. I think that Tanya is one of them chicks that will start at your ankles, do a backflip, end up having her legs up around your neck, choke the hell out of you, bring you down, and boom, into a body slam on the ground and just make mincemeat out of you. Let me tell you something. I don't put it past her to have all kinds of gymnast abilities and just be able to act like Gumby and just be, you know, stretch herself out and everything and like that. And then you make some herbal okay? I see her just doing all kinds of stuff that will put Hulk Hogan and the rest of those wrestlers to shame. I don't think Tanya would even go for the niece. I'm trying to tell y'all. I think she got some miracle working, wondering power. I'm trying to tell y'all. I ain't messing with her. Tammy used her weight to try to bully, but she is not really about that. She's not about that life. Okay. And Jasmine said, and then she will sage the area, absolutely. And walk off into the sunset with her girl Sam, her boy Devon, and Nico. Okay, and then the next thing you know, Tanya's gonna walk up to Nico, snatch that damn bandana off his head and put it on hers and call it a day. And then they gonna go and get a great little New York hot dog. Okay. Just stomp Tammy in her ankles. You know Tammy ain't seen her feet since I can't. Y'all, too much. Okay, y'all, so look. In the next previews, we see the mother in the back talking about some hurricane Tammy. You mean earthquake Tammy. Isn't that what you mean? You mean earthquake? You mean earth shattering? That's what you mean? I wish they had a studio audience. Because it would be like a love and hip hop reunion. I think the audience would be like me. If I was in the audience, y'all, Minnie was picking up Juicy's kitten heels. Earthquake can't wear heels. Okay, cheap ass beach shoes. Okay, she's in the back talking trash. You don't want none of Abria. Abria's standing up there like this, y'all. At the end, you know, she like boom, boom, boom. Okay, she in the back talking about some. I kick yo tail Minnie and Tammy's. Abria ain't scared of nothing. She's like Nene. I said what I said. I did what I did. Let's get ready to rumble. So hopefully next week, Tara, but wait, this is what I meant to tell y'all. See how y'all be having Auntie Russian? What I thought was hilarious. I wonder if Tammy will try to fight Abria. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely I do. And I think she's going to get charges pressed up against her. Absolutely. Because you can hear like a little scuffle and stuff going on. I believe Tammy behind the stairs talking big. I think she's going to hit her. Or try to hit her. And And I think that that's when they're going to be doing, let Auntie finish, y'all. Brandon said, now, thank you, Brandon, baby. I think she's going to, straight up do some backflips and, do, you know what I'm saying? Cut them. Yes, child, I couldn't be in the audience when Nico let all that beige rage out. You mean red rage, boo. Minnie was yelling. Okay. She was like, Mom, Mom. See, you want your mother to, go to a certain extent, but you don't want to see your mother get hurt. Because I'm going to tell you, these little New York girls, they're not playing with you. They're not playing with you. Bring some DC girls out there. We're not going to play with you. We don't have time to play with you. Like, we don't. Even, we don't care what side, what quadrant. Whether you from northwest, southwest, southeast, southwest. We don't have time to play with you. And we're not going to play with you. We're going to sit on there and be bumping our gums. I told y'all that before. It's just what it is to be hood. And that doesn't mean you ghetto, because I grew up in an upper middle class area, but I'm still hood. It's just what you learn when you go to school. You learn how to fight. You learn how to, you learn how to be hard, because, the streets is cruel. We don't have cute little yellow school buses that drop us off at school. We out there, every man surviving for himself. You know what I'm saying? We walk into school and the snow is up to our eyebrows. You learn how to make do. You learn how to grow up real quick when you live in certain areas, especially when you live in the city and inner city. It is what it is. When I grew up, DC was chocolate city. You learn how to fight real quick. Real quick. You learned how to handle them hands. Whether or not they was small fingers or big fingers. You learn how to work your paws. But anyway, this is what I wanted to say. Did y'all see when they was sitting out there and the little security guard was breaking them up? He was bent down, y'all. He was down like that, trying to break the fight up. I'm trying to tell y'all, when I hollered. If y'all go back and rewind the fight scene, he's bent over trying to break up the fight. He ain't standing up right because they too small down. So he had to crunch all the way down. Child, he had to, you would get your parents if you got beat. He could handle her though. Bent all down, even with his equipment on. Yes, he was. Couldn't. I remember walking to school in the snow up to my knees in the 80s in Chicago. Go ahead, T-Pig. Those little heifers are not level. Okay? He was saving this up, but he had to break up the fight, so he had to come down to their level. Let me tell y'all something. I can't wait to see next week. I can't wait to see Money is getting married. Y'all know I'm going to be reviewing that and covering that. I am also going to be covering Power. Okay, I can't wait till that sucker right there comes back on. And we will also be covering Queen Sugar. I was going to do The Bachelorette. It's just too much for me to do. So that would probably be something that I do in drive time, because there's so many daggone men and so many things that's going to be. Yes, next week's is going to be turned up. I hope they get married. Yes, all of those shows. Auntie, you got me screaming. Yes, you do Power. I can't wait to do those shows. Because the thing about it is you could really get down and dive in depth into these characters. I can't wait to see what comes back. I heard Money was pregnant. What? I can't wait for Power. I'm going to have to DM her on Instagram. Queen Sugar. Oh my God, don't y'all love Queen Sugar? Let me tell y'all, Queen Sugar was so cotton freaking good last season. That daggone scene when they was standing up in the house with what's the guy's, what's his name? Oh my God, the son and the girlfriend, and they was standing up there and they was talking about, she was talking about how, he had came and saved her out that hotel room. Y'all, wasn't that a tearjerker? I'm trying to tell you, I can't even think of the daggone son's name. Ralph Angel. When they was talking to Ralph Angel baby mother, and it was the auntie standing in the room and the auntie's boyfriend, yes, Ralph Angel, and they was standing in the room and she was talking about how they rescued her up out of that daggone hotel room with that and took and got that baby up out of it. Y'all, I'm trying to tell you. And I really do believe that Auntie, she really wanted to get back with her little boo-boo and everything, but she messed up and he rolled out and everything. Let me tell you, Queen Sugar is a good show. If you're not watching Queen Sugar, watch Queen Sugar, we will be discussing that, because that is, let me tell you something, those characters have so many layers to them. It's like you could do a review on top of a review. When we start talking about Queen Sugar, I'm gonna have to do like an open line chat or something where y'all can, you need to be the host of a Little Talk Live or have your own show, Auntie. Oh, Brandon, you so sweet, doll baby. Thank you so much for saying that. I'm going to bring you on as my first guest, and I'm going to spill all the tea on you, Brandon. Mwah. Love you, baby. So anyway, yes, that's true. Thank y'all. You got to get into that show. Now, I don't know how many of you all got HBO and how many of you all watch Power. Is Power on HBO or Star? I can't remember. Anyway, I know I'm going to be right there. Y'all, we have got to do that. I know it's going to be summertime. We're going to be taking on I Started and Never Finished. I'm going to try to watch it again. Please watch the Stars. Yes. Ghetto Snip. Yeah, Stars. That's what I thought it was. When I said HBO, I was like, what are you talking about? It is Stars. I don't watch Power. Okay. Yes, Ghost waiting. Let me tell you something. Ghost got his butt wrapped up and trapped up into so much stuff. VW, please watch it, because I want you to be able to come out here and have your say about it. I'm trying to tell you, just watch it. When I first started watching it, I could not really get into it because I was like, this is too graphic. And you know, the sex and all of that kind of stuff. Have-nots on. Do you watch Hell to the No? No, I do not. I do not watch hardly anything by Tyler Perry. It's just, it doesn't do anything for me. I don't know why. When I look at a show, I want a show to be forever progressing. I want it to be moving on. When you look at Tyler Perry, I tried to look at Tyler Perry, have-nots. When they was in the same room and doing the same scene for 5 weeks straight, I was like, I can't do this. It's not progressing. When you done shot somebody and the woman is laying there for 6 weeks of the episode, how do you like Empower or Power? Do you like Empower or Power better? I watch Empire. It's whack. I feel stuck watching it. Yes, your life feel like it's just dying. Like you just dying all slowly like a weed. I cannot watch Tyler Perry stuff. It just lingers on too much. Get your writers to be more creative and to create more content. It's like watching the story Days of Our Lives. Yes, and you know what? I haven't watched it, and I bet you I could pick right up where they left off at, because they've been doing a whole scene for 6 weeks. Can you figure out a way to call Skype, something, because I can't type fast enough? Yes, I can, and I can't stand his shows. Me up, the storylines are crazy, and they just don't make sense. That's one thing why I couldn't really get into Greenleaf, because only good shows was House of Pain and Meet the Browns. I ain't like them either. Yes, I lost interest in have not due to reasons. I think Tyler writes the storylines. He needs to get a set of writers. One thing that makes us really watch Queen Sugar, for all of us that watch Queen Sugar, is that you can't predict what's going to happen. Some of the stuff you can, but the writers are so different, and they come with so many different perspectives. So each character that you have is built up into these big, massive people, and their lives are like onions, and you just peel away. Like, there's a soft side of Ralph Angel, and then there's this hard side, and then there's this contradiction to who he is, and then you got even the little boy that has the doll. Does the doll represent the mother, or does the doll represent him being gay? Or Queen Sugar is awesome. Love that show, and the actors really need to watch Queen Sugar. Cinnamon, you do, because it's like, everybody has all these layers, even down to the cute little boy Blue. I'm telling you, it is it's so good, and it's coming from this angle and that angle, and just when you think you know, you don't know. And I just love the development of the characters, and I think that's what happens when you get a good right. Yeah, Queen Sugar is good. Yes. Wade Johnson. Rumor has an Oprah totality. We ain't gonna discuss Oprah out here. And Tyler Perry. Yeah. But anyway, but Queen Sugar. Love you, T-Pick. See you, baby. I don't understand why people are not watching Queen Sugar. It's so good. I'm telling you, it is worth the watch. But anyway, we're going to go ahead on and wrap this chat and nightcap up. I love you too, VW. I had so much fun with you all. I can't wait until Thursdays. Let me tell you, your channel is, what channel is Queen Sugar on? It's on OWN network. If you have Comcast, it's on channel 49. I don't know what it is in the other states, but if you have channel on the OWN network. And don't forget, this Saturday we will be doing Ayana Fix My Life. I'll be hopefully having that review up, and then on Sunday we're gonna live chat about that too. Love new sub. I love you, baby. Welcome him to the family. Ayana, we're going to be fixing somebody's life, okay? And then when we do the live broadcast on Sunday night, talking about all things Ayana Fix My Life, we will be discussing a little bit of the family, because I have got some hot tea that I need to go ahead on and spill to y'all. But anyway, we're gonna close this up with our final cheers. Cheers to all of y'all. Excuse that lipstick. Cheers to all of you all who came out. I will be having a meet and greet, boo. Yes, I love y'all too. So cling, cling, cling. To all my loves, thank you all for such a successful chat and nightcap live with Auntie, talking all things Little Women Atlanta. I love y'all to pieces. Mwah. Bye, y'all.